Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. So, what did we do in the last episode? We ventured out into this beautiful, massive forest with a huge... Actually, I haven't really looked at this properly. This huge tree in search for Zelda. Instead, we found a bunch of Kikwis and this big, massive elder Kikwi that was totally really good at camouflage. Anyway, after finding all the Kikwis, we got gifted the slingshot, which allows us to shoot pellets at enemies. Hold on, let's see if I can get him down there. No, ways off. Anyway, we were told to head out to this structure here and through that cave down there to go into the deeper woods to see if she's there. So that's exactly what we're going to do next. So let's head up this vine. Said head up this vine when Link wants to climb it and swing our way. I might have climbed a bit too high for this. We'll see. Have I? Nope, just about managed it. And let's head on through to the deep woods. And we're being stalked. Great, that's exactly what you want at the beginning of a video. It's a pretty old looking building. Deep woods. Okay, so it's not that too big of an area, to be honest. Let's start to explore. Oh, got a bokoblin here to start with. I completely missed. I was going to say, what were you guys? You just let your buddy die on his own. Come on. Sometimes you'll have a bokoblin that's really easy to kill, and then other times you'll have bokoblins that will defend your blows like it's their last mission. Over here, we've got a bee's nest. We want to be kind of careful because we can disrupt it with this, but we also don't want to get hit by it. Because if you go close to them, like you'd expect with any bees, they're going to attack you because you've just attacked their home. So we can pick up a hornet larvae, which is an important building recipe, upgrading recipe. And if you can see there's a little beetle. If we use what the kid taught us in Skyloft and roll into this, we should be able to pick it up. There we go. One woodland rhino beetle. So bugs are used for potions, and materials are... Oh goodness, hello. Are used for... Oh, I'm getting interrupted. Deku seeds. Oh, just refill the slingshot. And resources are used for equipment. So in the future, we should be able to upgrade our shield and our slingshot. There we go. So here we have some more bees that we want to very carefully get rid of. Just back up. Let them disperse. And because if you try to get through this place normally, those bees are going to give you one heck of a time. And I'm just going to quickly go up this way, because for anyone who is, keenly watching, saw this massive log up here. We can push this down, and then we don't have to deal with the bees again. There we go. So now we've got two ways of getting through that bit. I saw there was a bokoblin down here that we'll deal with. By missing a jump slash again. I will get better at this. I swear I am very good at this mechanic. Another Octorok that I've missed. There you go. I actually don't know whether you can hit them with the slingshot or not. You might be able to, I'm not sure. Okay. Got a heart piece there, and now we've got a few of these. I might want to get rid of these actually. By totally missing them. And then we've got an enemy over there. I don't think we can do much about him. However, he's going to start to join us on here. If we hang off and then jostle the rope. Come on, lose your balance. Come on. Quicker, please. Go. There we go. Just barely made it before falling off. Yeah, so you can jostle the rope to make enemies fall off, which is very useful. Another sky statue here. We no need to save for the moment, so we're not going to. And now we can use to swing on this rope here. I'm just going to do another swing because I don't think I got enough momentum off of that. There we go. And up here, we'll get to him in a minute. There's another chest. Always like a bit of money, can't complain there. You're different, aren't you? Because this one's different to a normal Dekibaba. He can go either way and takes multiple hits to kill. You can also use the same trick on him. Now there is a face I know. Hey, bud. Hello, Gorko. How are you? I tell you, your timing could not have been better. Look here, I stumbled onto one of these things just now, and it looks like something I've seen in those ancient texts. It's a cube. If I remember right, yep, this is one of the things the goddess was said to have left behind for the hero of legend. Pretty amazing, right? I even thought up a name for these things. I have been calling them goddess cubes. Makes sense, right? Those ancient texts say some real interesting stuff about these things. How did it go again? Let me see. Summon forth the light from the heavenly blade, and may that sword's master receive aid. So there you have it. I see you got yourself a sword there. What do you say we try and crack the mystery of this cube together? Sure. Hey, thanks a billion, bud. This cube is made of some sort of metal I've never seen. I have wailed on it, but nothing happens. You know, bud, I would say the key to cracking this egg is that one line, you know, the light from a heavenly blade. Well, we've got a pretty heavenly blade, considering it's called the Goddess Sword. If we charge up a Goddess Strike, or Skyward Strike, sorry, and hit it. It has ascended. Whoa, did you see that? The cube just shot up into the sky. I think it reacted to that whirly beam thing that shot out of your sword. Where do you think that cube shot off to anyhow? This mystery just got a whole lot more, mysterious. The texts say there are cubes like that all over this land. Tell you what, you blast as many of those cubes as you can find. If you find out more about them along the way, you come see me. Oh, we definitely will do. It'd be very useful. We don't know what that does yet, but once we get into the sky, we'll see what effect it has. Push this log down here. There's another one down there, as you can see. We'll get that one. Oh, hang on. There we go. Slash this one. And there's a second one going up into the sky, so when we get up there, we'll see what they do. The Forest Temple. I think this was a temple that we were talking about, where Zelda might have been. Let me check. Yeah, it seems to be in there. Well, so without further ado, let's head straight on in. The door is sealed shut. That's not very useful, is it? Let's have a look around, shall we? See if we can find any clues. Did see a tablet and an enemy, apparently. He who descended from above, look to the star that the bird rising heavenward gazes upon, and aim your shot there. So a bit cryptic. If we look around, especially if we look at the door, you can see that that looks like a bird. And what's it pointing at? That crystal. So with our trusty little slingshot, we can shoot that crystal and make way into the first temple of the game. Master, I have bad news. The auras of many creatures reverberate throughout this temple. As a result, I can't isolate Zelda's aura. You will not be able to track her here. Given the situation, I suggest you look around to see where we should move next. So welcome everyone to the Skyview Temple, the first temple of the game. Starting out, we've got these statues, which are like bird statues, but a bit like Faron's Wind in Ocarina of Time, where you can go to them and go to the outside of the temple. You can't directly fly away, because, I don't know if you noticed, there's nowhere to fly to. We've got some webs here that we can either cut through, or you can simply roll through them. A quick roll will get you easily through them, which can be useful later on, because the situations at the moment really aren't severe enough to warrant needing to roll through, unless you're going through for time. There we go. If you notice, our sword is doing a little bit more damage. The training sword we got from the instructor, here's a rolling by the way, or maybe not, I've messed it up. But the training sword from the instructor killed these bats in 2 hits, where the goddess sword is killing them in 1. So it's good to know that it's got a little bit more firepower. Put these down here. We can't get into this door, and there's an enemy up there. If we try to climb up it, he's just going to attack us, but if we use our slingshot, we can hit him in the face, immobilising him, and then slash him from behind, and hit this button here. Okay, now let's us continue through the dungeon. Oh, this room. Oh, this very, very, very annoying room. If you can't tell, I hate this room. You read here, "He who descended from the sky, lend your ear to the wise voice of the servant who brought you to the firm soil." Okay, so that's telling us to ask Fi. Master Link, it is likely that I am a servant this tablet is referring to. To help you with your mission, the goddess gave me a massive quantity of knowledge about this land. Should you find yourself in need of answers, I hope you won't hesitate to call on me by pressing down. Yeah, okay, so this magical sentry has a natural tendency to stare at the tip of pointed objects. Which is very super vague, because I'm a very seasoned Zelda player. I've played a lot of the games. Not all of them, mind you. But whenever you see an eye in Zelda, you think, oh, I'm going to shoot at it. It's like that in the Deku Tree, it's like that with any game that has a slingshot. But there is absolutely no way, even if you look away from it, that this is going to hit this eye. So, what do you have to do? Well, young me spent way too long trying to figure out how to do this one room. I remember I was sat in the living room with my mum, and we were both trying to figure out how to get this thing shot with a slingshot. I tried all sorts. I tried bottles, I tried pressing it with the shield and then shooting it. I tried everything. But it turns out they changed it for this one thing. If you see, the eye reacts to my sword. So, instead of using Zelda mechanics, we have to use Mario mechanics and move your sword in a way that confuses the eye. I had a lot of issue with this problem when I first played this game, and to this day I don't think that grudge is gone. Like, yeah, it's so simple to me now, but when I was younger, things like that just weren't like in. I'm gonna blow up here, hang on. Things like that just didn't register. Like, I didn't even think to do that. But in fairness, I think I probably was playing it a bit too, not young, I say, but I was too young to really realise what was going on. You are dead. I would find out what the name is, but yeah, I'd be fine. I'm pretty sure that it's the same as any Bokoblin. Shoot this up here. Gain access to this door. I mean, I think in terms of aesthetics. Oh, so can I roll through this properly? Yes, there we go. That's what you should be doing. And think in terms of getting interrupted. Master, I detect targetable objects in your immediate vicinity. Yes, thank you, fine. This is a sculpture, I believe. Yeah, some people call it a sculptular, but I've always called it a sculpture, so that's what I'll be calling it. Giant species of spider inhabits the deepest areas of forests. It attacks with highly adhesive webbing in order to prevent its prey from escaping. It has a tough outer carapace, but its stomach may be vulnerable to attack. And so the idea is, if you try to hit it, it's just going to come back to you. Like even if we shield bash it, I don't know if we can shield bash it. We can. It's not going to do anything. So what must we do? Just hit it to the side to knock it on its back, and then stab, even though it's a bit finicky. Stab. There we go. Stab the gooey centre on its back. 2 doors lead to rooms left and right, but they will only open when the gemstones are struck. One is above, one is below. So I don't believe that's talking about this room. Oh no, maybe it is. Hold on, what's that? Oh, there we go. Apparently I don't remember this dungeon very well. I do know this game very well. I do know what to do, but it's kind of nice to see how you naturally get everything. Instead of just going bam, 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 here's the answer to everything. Get a kind of a more tailored experience. We'll go through here. I wanted to roll then, I don't know why Link decided, oh, I'm gonna, you know. So there's that's the one below. I don't believe there's one above. If we go back into the main room and roll through this perfectly. There we go. What am I? 2 out of 4. 50% successful. And this might be the room it was on about. So we've got the one above. And you can see there's a box there to go to. Yeah, let's go check that out actually. So we can use our slingshot to hit these. I think they're like mini skulltulas or like skulltulas. I'm calling them skulltulas now. We hop our way up here. Break. Oh no, we'll use our sword to break it. Break this. And that seems to lead back into the main area, so that's not useful. So we can't go anywhere else because that door is locked, and that door leads to nowhere. So let's go diving, shall we? If we make our way down here, some money on the floor. Should also be, yep, another gem. You could get this one before the other one, it depends which order you do them in. But both will do exactly the same. You're not going to be able to soft lock yourself by hitting one before the other. So it doesn't matter if you did it in the order that I did. Either one will work. I will say, like, I think for a first dungeon, it does have a good aesthetic. Like, it does fit very well with the theme of the woodland area. Like, it is just one massive... It's kind of overgrown and dusty. What is your name, actually? Hang on. Just a green bokoblin. Okay, it's kind of like the cavemen variant. There we go. I don't know if they're any more difficult than the original counterparts, but we can't do anything about this. I've got a sneeze coming on. Hold on. Sorry, we're back. I had to have a quick sneeze. If I hit these with the slingshot, and apparently hit that over there with the slingshot, we can swing across. Or maybe not swing across. According to Link, he felt like going backwards today. Take 2. You can swing across to not only kill this guy. Oh. I always get these wrong. But you can just do the same trick with them to kill them easily. So now we're behind these. Give them a stab. Gonna make our journey a bit more easier. And there's another tablet. In a room with 2 glittering gemstones, you shall find a temple map. Gaze upon that map until your eye finds X, for it is there that you must strike another gemstone to reveal a path. Okay, a bit cryptic. Let's head on through here. Oh, this might be... Ooh, hello. This might be the chest it's on about. And a dungeon map. Ah, there we go. Okay, so you can see we've hit one of the gemstones already because... Oh, hello. Master, I have information for you. You have obtained a map of this area. You can view it by pressing minus. The position of doors and their locks, as well as the position and status of treasure chests, can be confirmed on the map with marks such as X. However, be aware that you will be unable to use beacons here due to the indoor nature of this environment. Okay, so you can see we've already gotten one X, so the other one was literally just in the room we've just been in. So let's head back there and see if we can get it. Let's do my old trick of, oh, no, maybe not, of running over things. So if we go through here, it looked like it was to the left. Yeah, there we go. If we hit that. Fill the temple up with more water. I'm sure the vegetation in here will love that. Let's head back then, because there's no point killing that other guy. We can let him reproduce and re-energise the Skyview population, I suppose. He's got one good mission ahead of him. We head down here. What can we do now? Still need a key. And there just so happens to be a chest. Oh, and we can get through here now. Don't want to keep using these. What are these called? A wall tuller, or wall tuller, I suppose. I never actually knew these were called that. If we shoot it. Sorry, buddy. Cool name. But... and they can't climb that. Okay. Really not having a good time with it today. He should be able to climb that, and he just hasn't done it. Take 2 of many. Okay. He should be able to climb this. I don't know why he's not. Because there's nothing else for me to hit, is there? I've hit that one. So it should be. There we go. For some reason, I just didn't want to climb it. I wasn't going insane, thank goodness. Thinking, yeah, first temple of my YouTube career. I can't even jump off a log onto a vine. Okay, so now we're on the other side. We've got one that's just hanging from above. Come on. Come on, I'm doing the thing. There we go. So now we've got 2 of them. So same kind of situation, we've just got to get in between them, because if you go one way, one eye opens, if you go the other eye opens. So what we've got to do is find a balance between them. Hang on, I know what I'm doing, don't need to tell me. I'll make them both dizzy. Small key. Now we can open up that locked door that we saw earlier. Let's head back in here. I would like to know the origins of this temple. I don't think there is much on it in terms of, like, I might be wrong, but in terms of the Historia and everything. Because I haven't actually read all the way through the Historia yet. I've got it, but I've kind of been making my way steadily through it. I don't really know, like, why is this temple here? What was it for? Especially this bit, like this is the main room here, as you can see, like look at that. That's beautiful. But what was it all for? Oh, we're gonna get a bigger look now. Okay, so there's a gem on top of there. Hit that. Let's head inside, shall we? What horrors await us? Oh, I smell a mini-boss. What are you, good sir? A Stalfos. Skeleton soldier is born of the dead. In a previous life, it was an ordinary knight, but undeath has improved its combat abilities. It is possible to overpower it with a well-timed shield bash during the creature's attack. Ah, Stalfos, you guys have changed since Ocarina of Time, haven't you? So the idea is it's going to test your abilities to direct where your sword swings go. So if you hit any of its blades, it's not going to like that very much. And if I can showcase it... No. You, like I was saying, you can shield bash there. Or is it this one? I'm not doing too well here. I'm going to actually have my sword break at this rate. There we go. Wish I had that revitalising potion now. Trying to get cheeky, trying to get the shield bashing off. Okay, well it's fine. The wooden shield doesn't cost that much anyway. We got the beetle. So we can got another item to use. I quite like the beetle, it's one of my favourite items in this game. You have acquired a new item. Analysis of this object's insect-like profile and wings indicates it can fly. After launching it, you can remotely pilot the device. The sharp structure on the front of the device can sever threads and deliver a blow to smaller objects. So as you can see, we are locked inside this room. And if you remember, that gem is the only thing that can open this door. So what we've got to do is we've got to launch our trusty little beetle out from here and hit the gem a little bit higher. Got to fly. My flying skills are not up to par apparently. I can. There we go. Hit it. There we go. Now we can continue through the dungeon as planned. So it's quite important to get used to having to fly this thing because you're going to be using it a lot. Because weirdly enough, the Skyward Sword is quite good in the sense that it does make you use your items quite often. Can't think of the word then. So for Decubabas, by the way, hello, you can cut their stems using this. We do that, we can open this door, which I actually don't know where this leads to. I don't remember where it leads to. Oh, it leads to another room. Oh, we might as well. I turned Australian for a second then. Head into here. Head down this way. Find ourselves in another room with a locked door, always a good sign. Ah, another one of you guys. So this is a bit different. They're no longer on a wall. If you want to, you're going to upturn them, knock them upwards, and kill them. Bit simple, like you don't really have to do much. It's nothing different to what you're used to, really. If you look up here, you can see there is a box. And it said about untangling things like a beetle, so if we go up here, we can cut its web, which gives us a box to stand on. Now the real question is, why do we need a box? And why have I rushed ahead to get this box? Well, as you can see, there are 3 eyes, but no matter where we go, we can't get the third one to look at us. So, here comes the box. And everyone's favourite puzzles, block sliding puzzles. I don't mind them, personally. Like, I think some games do it better than others. And it's not too bad in this game, all the block sliding puzzles that you have to do. But there was one in Twilight Princess, I think it was in the Frost Manor, I think that's what it was called, where, I don't know, it's just so difficult. And in Spirit Tracks as well. In the Ice Temple, there's several block puzzles and that I struggled with so much when I first played it. Another small key for another door. If we head back. You might notice that there is no way back, which is not ideal. But you can see there is a gem all the way over there. So, getting the gist of this dungeon, using this beetle once again to narrowly weave our way through these branches. We can once again hit this gem. Weirdly enough, there's a lot of water in this temple for it being the first one. And for anyone who's played Ocarina of Time, quivering in your boots. In all fairness, I don't think the water temple is as bad really once you know the idea of what you're supposed to do. But I can see why for many it was awful. So we're back in the main room. We've got a key to a door that we don't know what to do with. Got a few more things. Got a bat following me, apparently. Got a few more things to open. Like up here. Ooh, is that going to reach? Is that going to reach? Yeah, so it's important whenever you... Ooh, rupees. It's important, especially in this room, to get to grips with the beetle. Because like I said, you'll be using it a lot in this game. Oh, did you not die? There you go, it should be dead now. It's important to get to grips with this. This one especially, because it gets used most, by far, out of the lot. So is there anything down here except for more money? I'll take it though, we'll need lots of it. There'll probably be more down here, won't there? Come on. Green rupee. Blue rupee. That's hits it though. Yeah, if you hit anything, the beetle will just get disabled. Which isn't ideal. But hey, it works. I feel like that bat's gonna come and attack me now. I can hear the music. Get out of here. And now there's some Bokoblins attacking me. I can't catch a break here. Come on. Get out of here. Oh, that's the exit way to there, okay. I really don't remember this temple as well. Right, let's hope I don't get attacked by anything. It's getting ridiculous now. Follow this down. Is there nothing here? Have I already been to this? Oh. Okay, could have sworn there was something. We head over here, maybe? You can get out of here. I could have sworn there was something else I could have gotten out of here. Before we move on. Is that down there? It's not those. Huh. Yeah, I could have sworn I could have gotten something to make things easier. Oh well, anyway. Important thing, which I didn't point out a second ago, was this here. Piece of heart. Now you might be wondering how to get it. Well, you can see up there, there's a little entrance, a little hole that we can put our beetle through. I don't like how I phrased that. You can see there's another switch. Oh my goodness, what could this open? I would be so shocked if it's that exact bar to get that piece of heart. There we go. Let's go and collect it, shall we? Collect 2 more. Okay, let's continue. This area. Oh, you guys. As you can see, I don't think... our Skyward Strike might reach him, actually. Yeah, so you can Skyward Strike them if you so wish. But personally, I'm going to do the more fun option. If we use our beetle, like I said before, you can kind of just barely snap the neck. So that's what we're going to do. Because these guys, again, when I was younger, caused me a lot of trouble. Oh, I thought that would have got him. Caused me... I'm really struggling here. Hold on. Caused me a lot of trouble. So, I think every time I get to this point, it's a little bit of retribution for the pain they've caused. And I'm already struggling now because of the way I've got this set up. My switch is a little bit further behind where I'm recording, and it's struggling to pick up my movements, which would be great later on. Oh, I'm sure. Another locked door for us. Great. That always spells out wonder. You! Hello, hello! Hang on, hang on. This, I think, is called a Hydra. So you've got to hit it in all 3 heads at the same time. Alternatively, you can shield bash its head, and it will become dazed and you can easily get it. Nothing else in this room? Okay, we'll head on. I will get one of those eventually, I promise. Same with this fella. Let's get him by the scruff of his web. He's gone to a very untimely and unfortunate death. Maybe this is what I was thinking of. Because I remember there was a shortcut to get back to some of the earlier stages to make this temple less difficult to get back to, if you need to come back to the end of the temple again. And that seemed to have done it. We've now got another Bokoblin. I believe. There we go. I think there is also one behind us as well. Yeah, you can see him. Oh, sir, you've met an unfortunate demise. Welcome to my slingshot. And he's dead. And that, to me, looks like a boss door. And with that, before we head any further, there's not much left of the dungeon. It's quite literally just this room. But I don't want this to be like an hour-long video if I press on forward. So we're going to leave it at that for today. So next time, we look through this room. We find out how to get into this door, because it seems to have a weird mechanic on it. And we hopefully, even though there's the rest of the game, go and save Zelda. And with that, that's it for me. I'll see you all again.